You know that feeling, right? We've all been there. Facing a big fat no when you desperately wanted a yes. It's just a universal part of life. But what if the English language itself actually gives us the tools to not just talk about that rejection, but to really overcome it? That's what we're going to dive into today. We're looking at the idioms that can help turn a setback into a real success story. And if you're learning English, trust me, these aren't just phrases. They're your toolkit for expressing some pretty complex feelings and navigating all the curveballs life throws at you. So, just for a second, think about the last time you were really disappointed. Got it? What happened next? Today, we're going to follow the story of someone in that exact spot. And through her journey, we're going to unpack some incredibly powerful phrases that can help all of us process, pivot, and, actually move forward. Okay, so let's meet Alex. She is smart, she's ambitious, and she has just poured months of her life into a proposal for her absolute dream project. She was so sure this was it. This was going to be her big break. And then the email landed in her inbox. The company decided to turn her down. It's such a simple, direct phrase, but it carries so much weight, doesn't it? They rejected her offer. To be turned down just feels so final. It's the polite way of saying no, but it still stings. So, what was the reason? Well, the feedback basically said her proposal just didn't make the grade. This is such a key idiom. It means, look, your work was good, but it just didn't quite hit that high standard they needed to pick you over everybody else. And man, that is a tough pill to swallow. And this is exactly what's going through Alex's head. It's that immediate gut reaction, right? That wave of defeat just washes over her, and she sinks into that place we've all visited once or twice. To feel sorry for yourself, it's basically just letting yourself wallow in self-pity. It's totally natural. It's that first thing we do when we're hurt. But as Alex is about to find out, it's not a very helpful place to stay for too long. But luckily, Alex has a really good friend who can see she's stuck in that rut. And this friend's advice? It is about to change everything. She doesn't just offer sympathy, she's about to offer a whole new perspective. So her friend uses these two fantastic phrases. First, if I were you, I'd ask for more detailed feedback. And then, in your shoes, I'd probably just take a day off to unplug. See what she's doing? Both of these are amazing ways to give advice because they start with empathy. You're literally putting yourself in the other person's situation before you say anything else. And you know what? It works. That little bit of empathy is enough to pull Alex out of that slump and get her thinking in a new way. She starts to shift from just reacting with emotion to actually thinking strategically about what to do next. Okay, so her first big step is to take everything into account. This is so important. It means she's not just obsessing over the rejection anymore. Now she's thinking about the feedback, her friend's advice, her own skills, her real goals. She's finally starting to see the entire picture. And right here is where a little seed of a new idea gets planted. Her friend had said, "You could always start your own project." That phrase, "could always," is such a gentle, brilliant way to open a door to another possibility. It's not a demand, it's just a, hey, what if? And that little what if starts to change everything for Alex. So let's just trace her mental journey here. Step 1, she takes all the factors into account. Step 2, she remembers that other options are out there. And then, step 3, she asks herself this one powerful question that totally reframes the whole situation. And asking that question, that is the real turning point. This is the moment where Alex stops seeing that no as a failure and starts to wonder if maybe it's an opportunity, a redirection that she didn't even know she needed. She asks herself, would I be better off starting my own thing? And suddenly, the light bulb just goes on. She realizes she'd have way more creative freedom, more passion for the work, more control. The phrase be better off isn't just about being happier, it's about finding a smarter, more suitable path. And for Alex, the answer is a huge, resounding yes. And with that big realization, we're coming to the end of our story. Alex has worked through that initial sting, she's listened to good advice, and she has found a brand new and honestly a much more exciting path for herself. She thinks back on that whole rejection saga, and now she can just say to herself, that's life. But it's not sad anymore. It's said with this sense of calm acceptance, Some things just don't work out. And that's actually okay. This is such a powerful little idiom. That's life. It's basically the verbal version of a shrug and a small smile. It's you acknowledging that, yeah, disappointment happens. but you're not going to let it derail you.
Her friend, of course, sees this whole new energy in Alex, this excitement for her new project, and sends her one final message of support.
Good luck. It's so simple, so common, but it's just the perfect way to wrap things up. It's that warm, friendly wish for success as Alex kicks off her brand new adventure. So what's the big takeaway from all this? Well, these phrases are so much more than just words on a page. They literally map out our emotional journey from a setback to a comeback. They give us a way to understand our disappointments and, maybe most importantly, to reframe them as brand new beginnings. And that really brings us to the final question, and this one is for you. We just saw how Alex took a no and turned it into an amazing new yes. So the next time you're the one facing that setback, remember you've got these tools. Rejection? That's going to happen. It's inevitable. But what you build from it, well, that is entirely up to you.